YouTube, what's going on here? And I know it's kind of late, kind of being an understatement since it's almost midnight here in the West Coast. It's 11 o'clock, 11:18 to be exact. However, um, as some of you may have just watched, the Lakers blew a 13-point lead against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And, just watched a little bit of SportsCenter. It's currently still on, but just typed at the beginning of it. And Stephen A. Smith basically said how the Lakers season is over on Monday when the Lakers are going to be done after Monday night when the Thunder head back home to OKC in Game 5. So, and it's funny too because earlier today, the Spurs came back from was a 22 point, I believe, 22 point deficit, and came back and won the game. And I'll get to them a little first, but first I want to get through this. What do you guys think of the Lakers? Are the Lakers done? Are they done on Tuesday? Now I know not many people expected them to, necessarily let's say win the series, but it's kind of debatable. The Lakers could be up 3-1 right now, and instead of OKC has everything to celebrate, excuse me, I should say, right now it could be the Lakers being all happy, saying, "Oh, we're one game away of going to the Western Conference Finals." Now it's the Thunder one game away of going to the Western Conference Finals, so it makes things a little bit more interesting. The Lakers again blowing another lead in the game and cost them. So are the Lakers done? Me honestly, I think they are done. I do think they are done on Tuesday. I'm sorry, Laker fans. I know you're gonna be like, "Oh man, we still got this, man. We still got this in the bag. Kobe can do it. We have Metta World Peace. He can do it. Biden can do it." Yeah, and then you have Paul Gasol, who's softer than like freaking cotton, down low. And then you have Ramon. Where's Ramon Sessions in the series? That's what I want to ask. Where's Ramon Sessions? Everyone was making such a big deal how Ramon Sessions was this big addition to the team. I have heard nothing about Ramon Sessions this whole entire playoffs. But I'm sorry, Laker fans. You're probably gonna trade away Paul Gasol, and then it'd be another year for Kobe. And then people are gonna be like, "Oh well," and it makes me think. Does Kobe need Phil Jackson all that much? Because remember, guys, this is the first season in quite some time that Kobe hasn't had Phil Jackson. So, interesting. So anyway, back to the other LA team, Lob City. Yeah, good old Lob City. The Clippers. Like I said earlier, they blew a 22-point lead to the Spurs. Now, I think that was a combination of the Clippers' lack of playoff experience and just how damn good the Spurs are. I know I sometimes kid around saying how the Spurs are old. Like, oh, they're an old team. Tim Duncan, he's old. He missed a game this year because he literally said he was old. Steven Jackson, he's kind of old. And Manu Ginobili, he's so old he has a ball spot type of stuff. I kid around with stuff like that. But I'll admit the Spurs are good. They're a good team. You got a big rebounder in Blair. We all know about Tim Duncan. He's pulling off the best numbers in years for him. Tony Parker is just all but one game, I think, in the playoffs. He's basically lighting it up on the scoreboard. Manu Ginobili, you know what he's going to do off the bench. And you give him some experience to guys like Danny Green and Kawhi Leonard, I think I'm saying his name. And then you got some pretty good, bench players in, Gary Neal, Steven Jackson, and at times even Thiago Splitter can help you out there. But this is a good Spurs team. And the Clippers, what the hell? And I know Chris Paul is trying his best. Blake Griffin, there's only so much you could do with Blake. It's just, okay, he gets rebounds, he dunks. That's all he does. Rebounds and dunks. Rebounds and dunks. Rebounds, dunks. This guy's just like, instead of being one-dimensional, he's just two-dimensional. That's all he could do. Dunk and rebound. That's it. Occasionally he might get a little jump shot, but that's it. Guy can't hit free throws. He's not Kevin Love. He's not going to go behind the three-point line and say, "Oh, I'm going to shoot a three." That's not Blake Griffin. And now people are saying, "Oh, didn't he do that in the Team Charles versus Team Shaq game?" It was an exhibition game. Like no one cared. All right, it was just like a street ball. Like okay, let's just play. It's just I think the Clippers are done. You're down 3-0. All right, to a very good Spurs team who I believe has won 17 straight freaking games, and the only games they've lost in like the last month and a half were games that Parker wasn't playing, Ginobili wasn't playing, and Duncan wasn't playing. And I believe I don't want to say Steven Jackson was playing too, but I believe I guess you could say the big three in San Antonio: Duncan, Ginobili, Parker. Those guys were not playing, and I think they barely lost those games too. So, in my honest opinion, the Clippers are done. The Lakers. So the Clippers are going to be done tomorrow. Lakers, they're most likely done. So anyway, I think they lost the series. So I just don't see them coming. I'm sorry, Clipper fans, Lob City fans. I'm sorry, Laker fans again. I just don't see you guys doing it. The team you're facing are too damn freaking good. All right, like Stephen A. Smith about the Lakers. The Thunder are a better team than you guys. They're younger, they're faster. You have Westbrook, who I know at times can be on and off. You look at field goal percentage, you're like, ooh, but he still gets the job done with the points. The scoring champion, Kevin Durant. Ibaka is going to block you down low. And Kendrick Perkins just knows how to box out Andrew Bynum. Why do you think the Boston Celtics were so successful in not just the regular season, but even the playoffs, the NBA Finals? Even when they won and lost the finals to the Lakers, why do you think Kendrick Perkins was so valuable to the Celtics? Because he knew how to box out Andrew Bynum. He knew how to, just out-rebound him and knew how to box him out and how to defend him and know what the weakness of Bynum was. Yes, you say, oh, well, Andrew Perkins only got, 2 points tonight. He's not a scorer. Obviously, he's not a scorer. He's there for defensive reasons, and he proved it tonight why Bynum was not the guy he was against the Denver Nuggets, where he was getting doubles, and rebounds and, points, and even getting high up there in blocks too. So, anyway, that's it for me. The TCP Live. Video sponsors if you want. Comment down below. Subscribe up above if you haven't. That's it. Again, sorry sorry LA fans. Looks like the only team you can be rooting for right now are the Kings and Dodgers, because the Clippers and Lakers, they're done.